Hi, friends. Well, it's the new year here, and many of us have resolutions and goals that we want to lose weight and live a healthy lifestyle. But can you do that on cruising?
I don't know. Are you going to gain the 7 C's pounds during your week
Let's see if we can give them some tips to avoid that.
and eat healthy on a cruise ship?
Welcome to Living Phase 2.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Nancy, and we're empty nesters striving to live life to the fullest.
Our goal is to give you the best hints, tips, and tricks so you can live your best Phase 2 life.
Right. And many of us have goals of living a healthy lifestyle, losing weight here, especially in phase 2. We want to stay in phase 2 as long as possible, not move into phase 3. Yeah. And going on cruises or all-inclusive vacations can pose some problems because food is abundant and everywhere, so are alcoholic drinks. And so it can pose some challenges. But really, friends, you can vacation very healthfully and deliciously.
And still have fun.
Yeah, on a vacation. So we hope to give you some tips and suggestions here that if that's your goals, it will help you.
That's right. So there's two challenges when you talk about food on a cruise ship. One is if you have true allergy issues, right? So if you have celiac disease, a nut allergy, things of this nature. And the second is if you have a specific diet that you're trying to maintain, such as keto, paleo, those types of
Weight
things,
Watchers.
right? Vegan, vegetarian.
Yes.
And so those are the two different challenges. So let's hit both of those real quick. The first, if you have a true allergy, and we are very familiar with this. We run, as we've mentioned in other videos, a food business. So we deal with special requests, allergies on a daily basis with our customers. And it's no different on the cruise ships. If you have a serious allergy, please, the way to handle this is let the cruise company know. As an example, Royal Caribbean has a special guest special needs form. It's online. You fill it out at least 30 days before your cruise. I think it's 60 if you need a sign language interpreter, but anytime 30 days or more before your cruise, you fill it out and you just let them know what dietary needs or any other special needs that you have. And second, also communicate with the wait staff. Let them know right away, hey, I have celiac disease, I can't have any flour. And as an example, on Royal Caribbean, they have, in most cruise lines, they have a whole separate kitchen with a different cook that takes care of all those special needs requests. So there's no cross-contamination. It doesn't get mixed in with everything else that's going on.
Right, and we're going to link below, where on Royal Caribbean anyway, where the special needs form is, so you can get to it quickly and easily should you need it. The second and much more common are diets that you choose, so such as vegan or vegetarian, Weight Watchers, paleo, whatever, your own specific chosen diet. It's like, how am I going to follow that on the cruise? And one of the first things you need to do is speak to the wait staff. So if you're in the main dining room, they're going to come and ask you if you've got any allergies or dietary needs, and be open with them and let them know how you desire to eat on board. Also, if you're going to the buffet, which I do recommend, is let the chef there at the buffet will actually walk around the buffet with you. So if you've got an intolerance to something, or you're just trying to stay away from a specific food, they'll walk you around the ship and saying what you could or could not have. Many items on the buffet are actually labeled with sugar-free, dairy-free, nut-free, things like that to help make it easier for you in your selections. Gluten-free, that's another one.
Yes.
So, and as I said, I recommend eating at the buffet. There's some real advantages to that. You can see the food before you're putting it on your plate. You can choose more what I would call clean eating type foods, more natural foods. You can choose things that aren't sauce laden or deep fried, things that you might want to avoid. You have control over how much is going on your plate. So those are all advantages to eating in the buffet, and really the food there is quite good.
Yeah.
When you're at the main dining room, it's a little different. You're presented with a bread basket that can be very tempting. You've got the menu. Many people choose 2 or 3 quart
It's usually
four
three
courses
yeah, at least.
on the menu, and you don't see the food before it comes out, so you don't know all the sauces necessarily that are on it. You don't know how much you're getting, so I really do recommend the buffet.
Yeah, we do. And a couple hints though, if you do want to eat in the main dining room, and certainly having a nice meal and eating in that environment is part of going on a cruise. You can do it. It's just there's a few hints here that we have to help you out with it. One of the things is, again, talk to your wait staff. Tell them, listen, we're really trying to, I don't know, let's pick keto. We're really trying to avoid high carbs, breads, things like that. And they are very used to that. They know. And just say, please don't put the bread basket on the table when you come out. But instead of that, hey, could you bring me a little meat and cheese platter as an appetizer? And they'll have that right out there, right away. And you got a little something that's a little more keto and a little less carby.
Exactly.
They'll do everything they can to accommodate. Talk to them. As an example, as Nancy mentioned, they'll usually look and say, okay, what do you want for your appetizer, your main course, your dessert? Just tell them, listen, I don't want to order the dessert right now. I'll think about it. I might order it later, or and make that option, but don't necessarily order it right away. See if you're full after the first after the appetizer and the main course.
So regardless of what venue you're at, main dining room, and specialty restaurants kind of go along with the main dining room as well, or the buffet, is to communicate with your wait staff. That really is the most important thing that you can do.
They're there to help, and they want to help. And like we find out, when you sit down in the main dining room or any restaurant, the very first thing they ask you, any allergies, any special dietary restrictions, they ask you right away. Yeah. They open that conversation up. So don't be shy.
Right. Absolutely. And it really then starts to almost become a mindset to, when you're full, stop. Just tell yourself, I'm going to stop when I am full, even though I'm presented with unlimited amounts of food here.
Exactly. Well, the next thing is alcoholic beverages. We like to have a drink every once in a while, and being on a cruise ship certainly gives you an opportunity to maybe have and imbibe a little bit more than you normally would at home or in other situations. I know you love having your first pina colada of the cruise, which is probably one of the most unhealthy drinks you can possibly have with all the cream and the sugar
and everything. But you know what? It's vacation, and food and drinks are often really an important part of the vacation. So
it is.
But I use restraint. Mm-hmm. Then I move on to vodka.
So, and that's a good point, is you might have your one pina colada that's your celebratory kickoff, but then you, quite often, like you said, you'll have a vodka lime and soda. You'll have a seltzer or something like that. Like I might drink a Michelob Ultra that has fewer carbs in it. So you can still have that drink. You can still enjoy yourself on your cruise ship, but really not go over and above to the point where, to be honest, you're going to miss half the next day, because being in phase 2, we can't do it like we used to.
No, we can't. And really, friends, I was making fun of myself. I really am not that. I'm not a partier. I'm not. Drink a lot of water in between those drinks. Just, you're out there in high heat, and it's easy to get dehydrated. Don't just rely on those alcoholic beverages to replace the hydration in your body.
Exactly. Drink lots of water, and that's good advice no matter what you're doing.
Yes.
Well, we hope this is being helpful so far in thinking about how you can cruise healthy, or at least a little healthier. If this is helpful, please hit that like button and turn on notifications to get all the great hints, tips, and tricks we'll give you to live your best phase 2 life. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, friends. So moving on let's talk about moving your body.
Let's move.
Let's move.
It's a lot of moves. Okay.
It is easy to plant yourself by the pool, on the beach, and to just sit there and be served almost, really. And so make a plan to move your body. When you get up in the morning, there are exercise classes in the gym. The gym is they're usually state of the art. There's oftentimes a walking track around the ship. It's outside, so it's a very pleasant thing to do in the mornings. But make a plan of things that you're going to do to get your body moving. Other things you might consider is, if it's a day at port, at least get yourself off the ship and go for a walk, or explore the ship. Some of these huge mega ships, you can walk for miles and just exploring the ship. In the evening, you could go dancing. So those are some fun things that you could do to move your body.
Well, our third and final point on healthy cruising, or at least healthier cruising, is sleep. So we've talked about food, we've talked about drink, and the third key here is getting plenty of rest. Now, this may seem counterintuitive a little bit, and we've certainly experienced this. Some of the new ships, especially the mega ships, have an infinite amount of activities. You can just run yourself ragged. In fact, as an example, we had a small little 2-day cruise on Wonder of the Seas, largest, newest cruise ship in the world. And we tried to squeeze it all in, the shows, the activities, try to tour the ship, and we just about killed ourselves. I think the last night, we were out till 1:30 in the morning watching shows, and we had to get up at 6 a.m. and pack and get to the airport. So don't do that.
No, because, you need your rest for a healthy lifestyle. That should be part of your plan if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle, is to get good daily rest.
Right.
And you really want that relaxation while you're on vacation.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. And I think the things that you don't get to do, well, that just leaves something for you to see the next time.
it does. It does. And I find, actually, I get some of my best sleep on a cruise, because the cruise just will naturally, gently, just almost rock you to sleep and keep you to sleep.
Yeah,
I
we sleep
love
really
sleeping
good
on a cruise.
on cruise ships.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh, so friends, really you need to, I want to encourage you, if that is your goal, to live a healthy lifestyle, and you've got some plans there, write those plans down and really think how you're going to commit to those plans when you go on a cruise ship. Look at your plan, review it beforehand, but then take it with you. Review it each morning when you get up if you need to. Review it before every meal. And really, if you only follow 50% of your plan, I mean, that's a pretty good victory.
Yeah.
It really is. So
yeah. And if you fall off the wagon and you eat 4 desserts and 5 pina coladas
in one day,
in one meal, okay, fine, you did that, you had a great time, move on and get back on your plan the next day.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up about it. That's not what this is all about. This is really just about making those minute changes, those little changes each day, to try to have that little bit healthier vacation.
Yeah. And I mean, I personally try to maintain my weight. I don't try to lose weight while I'm on a cruise, but I'm very happy when I come home and I have maintained my weight.
You don't have the 7C7.
I don't. The 7-pound gain.
Yeah.
No, I typically don't, because I stop when I'm full. And
you actually are really good about that.
I like the buffet, and you can just you can pick and choose, and I like to move my body. So
Well, thanks a lot, friends. We hope that this has been helpful in setting your goals and having a little bit of a healthier lifestyle, especially in phase 2 of life. We're not the young spring chickens we used to be, and we need to think about these things when we're vacationing, not just on cruises, but anything that we're doing. And we hope these hints and tips have been helpful and help you live a healthy phase 2 life.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, friends. We appreciate you. Have a great day.
Bye-bye now.